Peppa Pig Tales. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Peppa.
Mummy Pig is dropping Peppa off at Playgroup. But Mummy Pig is also looking after baby Alexander.
Ooh, my. Mind if I clean up Alexander's smelly nappy before I go, Madame Gazelle? I insist.
Oh, can we help clean him up? Please!
OK. Can you pass me the nappy cream from the changing bag and a fresh nappy?
Everyone likes helping Mummy Pig change baby Alexander's nappy.
There, fresh as a daisy.
Can baby Alexander play with us? Please!
Well, I don't see why not.
Hooray!
Peppa is showing baby Alexander all her favourite bits of the playgroup.
These are the books.
Baby Alexander likes all the books.
This is the whole world.
And he enjoys spinning the globe.
And this is Madame Gazelle.
Bonjour, little Alexander. Oh!
But he likes Madame Gazelle most of all.
Perhaps it is time for some painting.
Everyone is painting pictures of themselves, called self-portraits.
I'm Peppa Paint. Hello.
Hi, Peppa. I'm Freddy.
I'm Susie.
And I'm Gerald.
Well done, baby Alexander. It looks like a tasty apple.
Baby Alexander's painting has reminded Peppa that it's time for lunch. It's baby Alexander's lunchtime too. He's eating special food for babies.
Here comes the train, Alexander. Choo-choo.
Is baby Alexander's food nice, Mummy?
He thinks so. Oh, my. Mind if I clean Alexander up again before we head off? I insist.
I'll get the bag.
Let's go!
Everyone loves having baby Alexander at playgroup, and baby Alexander loves visiting. Peppa's family are having a New Year's Eve party, and all the guests are arriving.
Hello, Peppa. Are you excited to stay up until midnight? I'm going to have a nap, so I'm really awake for the fireworks.
Looks like George needs a nap too.
Would you like a nap, Peppa?
No, Mummy. We're big, so we're going to stay up until midnight. Let's go and play in my room. Huh? What's that sound? Wake up, Peppa. You fell asleep. No, I didn't. I'm big, so I don't need a nap.
How are we going to stay awake?
Oh, let's make each other jump. Then we'll be really awake. Let's try it.
I know what will keep us awake. Hide and seek. I'll be it. 1, 2, 3. Here I come. Oh, found you. Ouch. Huh? Peppa.
What? I wasn't sleeping.
Peppa and her friends are trying to think of another way to stay awake.
Let's have something to eat. These are yummy. Now I'm so full. I'm not tired anymore. Emily, wake up. Wake up! It's almost midnight. We almost missed it. Maybe you should have taken a nap like us. It's time for the fireworks. Fireworks. 5,
Peppa loves staying up late on New Year's Eve.
2, 1. Happy New Year!
Everyone loves staying up late on New Year's Eve.
Boing, boing, boing.
Emily Elephant is bouncing on a space hopper.
Why are you bouncing in the sandpit, Emily? It's my New Year's resolution. What is that? It's a challenge you have to do for the whole year. Mine's bouncing. Boing, boing. I want a New Year resolution too.
Peppa and her friends are going to make their own New Year's resolutions.
I'm going to score a gazillion goals. 1, 2.
I'm going to talk in gobbledygook. Bingly bangly bibbly bobbly wibbly wobbly. I'm going to be a tiger. Roar! 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 I think my New Year's resolution will be to jump in muddy puddles. I just have to find some first.
6, 1, 9, 4.
Danny Dog is muddling his numbers and getting very tired.
Boing, 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 boing! Roar!
Candy Cat's roars have given Emily Elephant a fright. Emily Elephant has lost her space hopper.
Where are you, muddy puddles?
Peppa can't find any muddy puddles.
Oh. Can you see any muddy puddles, Susie? No, I can't. I mean, muddly, muddly, puddly, puddly. Roar!
Everyone is finding their New Year's resolutions quite hard.
What are you all doing? We're doing our New Year's reservations. 11 to 12.
Mine is jumping in muddy puddles, but I can't find any.
Ho, ho, ho! New Year's resolutions aren't about doing these sorts of challenges.
Aren't they?
No, they're about choosing nice things to do in the next year. Things like helping with the washing up.
Or tidying your room.
Oh!
Phew! That sounds much easier than scoring a gazillion goals. Speak for yourself. 101. It's time to get ready for Playgroup, Peppa.
Ho, ho, ho!
Oh, hello, Santa. Back already?
Today is Peppa's first day back at Playgroup after the Christmas holidays.
No, Mummy, it's me.
But Peppa is not ready for Christmas to be over.
Oh, Peppa, that's a wonderful outfit, but I don't think it's right for Playgroup.
But I like dressing up as Santa. I don't want Christmas to be over. It's so much fun.
I know, but Playgroup can be lots of fun too. You'd better go and pack your backpack.
Good morning, Peppa. That's a very full backpack you've got there. And quite heavy, too. Oh, phew. What have you got in there?
Just some tinsel to make the playgroup sparkly.
I see.
A toy I got from Santa.
Oh, my.
Some candy cane.
Delicious.
Oh, and some Brussels sprouts.
Maybe you should take some things that are a bit more useful for playgroup.
Like what?
Maybe some crayons for colouring in, some yummy fruit, and a book to read.
Oh, Santa brought me that book. That's a good idea.
Time to go, Peppa.
Oh, can we ride the sled to playgroup? I love going fast. Whee!
I don't think so, Peppa. There isn't any snow.
Even the snowman is almost gone.
I think we'll have to take the car today, Peppa.
Oh, okay.
I know you're sad Christmas is over, but I promise playgroup can be just as fun.
Everyone at Playgroup is very happy to see Peppa this morning.
Welcome back, Peppa. Did you have a fun Christmas break?
Hi, Peppa. Do you want to play dress up with me? Oh, yes. I love dressing up.
Or we could read a book.
I got a new book from Santa.
Let's race each other on our scooters.
Oh, yes, please. Playgroup is just as fun as Christmas.
Peppa really loves Christmas, but she also loves going back to Playgroup. Everyone loves going back to Playgroup.
Found one. That's a big one.
Granny Pig has asked Peppa and George to find some fruit and vegetables for lunch.
First on the list is a fruit that can be red or green. What do you think that can be?
George, we don't have time to eat. We have to find fruit for lunch. An apple. They can be red or green.
Next, we have to find a long vegetable that is orange and crunchy.
I know. Rebecca Rabbit always brings carrots to playgroup. They are long and orange and crunchy. Grandpa, where are the carrot trees?
Not everything grows on trees. Some vegetables grow in the ground.
I'll help you, George.
Next up is a vegetable that looks like small trees.
I can only see big trees, Grandpa, not small ones. These stools look like little trees. They're broccoli.
Ho, 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 ho. Very good, Peppa. Last on the list is oranges. That's odd. I don't think I grow any oranges.
If there are oranges here, George and I will find them, Grandpa.
Peppa and George are searching everywhere for an orange.
Orange!
That is the right colour, but not what we are looking for. Oranges are round.
But they can't seem to find one anywhere.
We found the orange!
That is the right colour, and it is round, but that is a pumpkin. Oh. Oranges!
Where did you find those oranges, Granny? We looked everywhere.
from the supermarket, of course.
Today, Peppa and her family have been shopping at the supermarket.
Goodbye, supermarket. Supermarket! Is that a robot?
Ho, 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 ho. No, Peppa, it's a vending machine.
You put money in to buy the food and drinks inside.
Can we buy something from the robot, please?
OK, we can each choose one thing as a special treat.
Yay!
Peppa is very excited to buy something from the robot vending machine.
Here you go, Peppa.
Goodbye, coin.
Now, press the button that matches the thing you would like.
I would like an orange juice. There it is. Hooray! Delicious. Dinosaur.
George has found a biscuit shaped like a dinosaur.
Here you go, George. Now, press the button with the dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
I think I will have, that drink. Oh dear, it's stuck.
Daddy Pig's drink is stuck on a sandwich.
The sandwich is in the way. Naughty sandwich.
We'll need to buy the sandwich as well, so the drink will fall down with it. Oh, it's stuck again.
Naughty pineapple.
Let's buy that too.
It's stuck again. Again.
The drink has finally fallen all the way down to the bottom.
Goody!
Yay!
I can finally have my drink. Oh no! My drink has turned into fizz.
Poor Daddy.
Why don't you choose something else from the vending machine?
Good idea. Oh, the vending machine is empty.
That's because we bought everything.
Peppa and Susie Sheep have decided to wear their clothes backwards today.
Goodbye, Susie. Goodbye, Peppa.
Oh,
Peppa, Susie, why are you wearing your clothes backwards?
and why are you walking backwards?
Because today is backwards day. You say and do everything backwards. No, we don't.
Well, have fun.
We won't.
Peppa and Susie Sheep are chasing each other around the garden backwards.
You're it. Try to catch me.
It's very difficult to play games backwards.
Where did you go, Susie? Coming! Oh, I know. Let's play backwards in the park.
Mr. Bull is very confused to see Peppa and Susie Sheep skipping backwards.
Good morning. Why are you going backwards?
It's backwards day. We have to do everything backwards.
Is it backwards day already? I'd better get my backwards drills ready. Whoa! Whoa! Whoops! Sorry!
Peppa and Susie Sheep spend Backwards Day playing in the park.
Backward swinging feels the same as forward.
But not all the games are as fun backwards.
This is backwards. No, this is backwards. Let's play backwards frisbee. Catch.
Who would like an ice cream?
Yay! Oops, we mean no! Oh!
I see you're having a fun backwards day.
I'm going to eat my ice cream backwards. Oops.
Upside down isn't quite the same as backwards.
It's all very confusing.
I think backwards day might be over now.
Peppa and Susie Sheep enjoyed Backwards Day, but they're very glad that things aren't backwards anymore.
Stop!
Today, Peppa and her family are walking to the duck pond. But there's a big metal barrier in the way.
Sorry, folks. The path is closed.
But we're almost at the pond.
I'm afraid it's much too slippy.
Whoa! Just follow the diversion signs with the bright red arrows. Won't take you long.
A diversion is when you have to go a different way.
Come on, everyone. It'll be an adventure.
See you soon, ducks. Here it is.
Oh.
Peppa has found the first bright red arrow. And another.
Ha!
Ah.
And another.
Oh! Huh.
But the next sign has fallen down.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Sign.
Nobody knows which way to go.
Do we go left or right?
The right way sounds right. Hooray!
Are we lost?
We're not lost. We just don't know where we are.
When you don't know where you are probably lost.
Look, a duck. Hello, duck. Excuse me, Mrs. Duck. Do you know where the duck pond is?
What a spot of luck! Lead the way, duck.
This is a duck trail, Daddy. We must all waddle like ducks. We're going to the duck pond, big wiggle whack. We're going to see the ducks go quack, quack, quack.
We're going to the duck pond, wiggle, wiggle, whack. We're going to see the ducks go quack, quack, quack.
Peppa and her family have made it to the duck pond.
We did it!
Yay!
You took your time.
I bet you're glad you took the diversion.
Yes, it was much more fun.
Whoa! And much less slippery.
Quack, 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 quack,
Quack, quack, quack, quack, quack.
It's Valentine's Day. Peppa and George are making a special dinner for Mummy and Daddy Pig. Grandpa Pig is helping.
My goodness!
We're making special Valentine's Day pizzas, Granny Pig.
Because Valentine's Day is all about showing others that you love them.
I know! We can make the pizzas heart-shaped.
Now, we toss the dough up into the air, just like they do in Roma. That's a place in Italy, you know. Aha! Whoops!
Just like in Roma.
Uh-oh. Oh.
We can cover the lumpy bits with some vegetables from the garden.
Mummy and Daddy Pig are not sure what's going on. Peppa and George are collecting vegetables.
The pizzas are going to have lots of toppings.
Let's take the vegetables inside.
Peppa and George add vegetables to their pizza.
I know how to make the pizzas even more special. We can add Mummy and Daddy Pig's favourite foods.
Good idea, Peppa. What are their favourite foods?
Spaghetti and chocolate cake. Yay! We should make the pizzas look like Mummy and Daddy.
Peppa and George make faces with the pizza toppings.
Now they're really special. Oh, George. Here are your extra special Valentine's Day pizzas.
Chocolate cake? My favourite!
Dinosaur.
A spaghetti dinosaur. Thank you, Peppa and George.
They look too good to eat.
Mummy and Daddy Pig think their Valentine pizzas are very special indeed.
Hey!
Today is Valentine's Day. Daddy Pig loves Valentine's Day.
Splendid! We need lots of decorations for Mummy Pig's big surprise.
What big surprise.
We're going to make a special Valentine's Day surprise for when Mummy Pig comes home. Better get cracking.
Hooray!
Peppa and George are having fun making Valentine's Day decorations. And Daddy Pig is having fun hanging the decorations.
Ah!
But Daddy Pig is not being careful.
And ta-da! Perfect. Now, what's next? Perhaps we should tidy up.
Ooh, let's make Valentine's pancakes first.
Ah!
Peppa, George and Daddy Pig are making yummy heart-shaped pancakes.
Ha! Now for the fun bit. Whisking.
This is fun.
Peppa loves whisking. Peppa really loves whisking.
Oh my! Careful. If you make too much mess, we won't have enough mix to make Valentine's pancakes. Aha! Wonderful. Now, we'd better get tidying.
But what about a Valentine's card, Daddy?
Oh, yes.
Daddy Pig isn't sure whether to make the card or tidy up the mess.
Quickly now.
Peppa and George are helping Daddy Pig make a Valentine's card. But Mummy Pig is almost home.
And done. Now, just enough time to tidy up before...
What's going on in here?
Happy Valentine's Day!
Hey, we made you a card and pancakes.
What a lovely surprise. Thank you, everyone.
Things got a bit messy as we worked, but as a last Valentine's surprise, we'll get tidying up, won't we?
Mummy Pig loves her Valentine surprise. And Peppa, George and Daddy Pig loved making it. And cleaning up after it. Go long, Peppa! Today, Peppa and her playgroup are learning about American football.
You. That is a very bouncy egg.
This is not an egg. This is a football.
No! Footballs are round. And you don't throw them, you kick them.
This is a special football from America. American footballs are egg-shaped.
Ooh.
And you mostly throw them.
Nay! Silly egg ball.
Egg ball! Egg ball! Egg ball!
Peppa and her playgroup are dressed in American football kit. You all look great in your kit, especially you, Pedro. Every team needs a mascot.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Now you're ready to play American football. I mean, egg ball.
Egg ball!
Ho! To win points in egg ball, you have to be really good at catching the ball.
Got it! Oh!
You can also get points by kicking the ball through a big goal like this one.
Ooh!
Peppa, would you like to kick the ball into the goal?
Kicking? Like normal football? I'm good at that. I don't think egg ball is as fun as normal football.
Susie, would you like a turn? Peppa has caught the ball, so she gets a point.
I did it!
Now for the best part of American football. I mean, egg ball. After you score a point, you do a dance. Peppa and her friends love egg ball. Everyone loves egg ball.
Egg ball! Egg ball! Egg ball! Whoa!
Today, Peppa and her playgroup are on a trip to a bug museum.
Follow me, everyone.
Oh. Squeak! Big bugs!
This room is all about ants. It even has some big robotic ants to look at.
Don't worry, it's not a real ant. It's a big robot.
Ooh, I love robots! Whoa!
Ants work together as a team to bring food to their queen. Would you like to try being ants?
Can I be the queen? Yes! Yay!
Peppa's friends are racing against the ants. They have to get the foam leaf to Queen Peppa.
Yes! Hooray!
Well done, everyone. You worked as a team, just like ants.
Ah!
This room is all about bees. It even has bee costumes for dressing up.
You look the bee's knees. Can you find your way through the beehive like real bees?
Bzz, bzz.
Well, go.
Everyone loves being bees, but the beehive is very confusing. They're lost.
Bees follow the sun to find their way.
Buzz! We can follow the sun too.
Everyone is following the sun to find their way, just like real bees.
Beautiful work, everyone.
The last room has something very special inside.
Squeak! It's so pretty.
But nobody knows what it is.
Inside is something very colourful.
Is it a parrot? Quack!
It has big wings
Or a dragon? Roar!
and it used to be a caterpillar. It's a
Butterfly!
Peppa and her friends love learning about all the bugs at the Big Bug Museum. Today is Pancake Day at Peppa's Playgroup.
It's an ice cream! Can we make other pancake pictures?
Yes, we can. We just need more pancake mix.
Yay!
Peppa pours flour into the bowl. Candy Cat adds an egg to the mix.
Wow!
Danny Dog adds the milk. And Susie Sheep gives everything a good mix. Madame Gazelle adds food colouring to the pancake mix so they can make colourful pancake pictures.
Now we can draw any pancake picture we like in the cold pan before we cook the pancake. Can you add some pink here, Susie? And some more over here?
Wow!
What's in it?
What are you drawing, Madame Gazelle?
You'll see. Now the pan will get very hot, so you must step back for this bit, children.
Oh! Peppa!
The pancake looks just like Peppa.
I'm Peppa Pancake. And I'm really yummy. Can we make a rainbow next?
Why, of course.
Peppa and her friends add all the colours of the rainbow.
Red, orange,
Yellow!
green,
Blue!
I've ruined the rainbow pancake.
No, you haven't. All the blue has created a lovely blue sky.
Can
I have some?
Let's make the biggest pancake in the world.
Hooray! Baking powder will give us the fluffiest pancake. Just a little will do.
Madame Gazelle has added more than a little baking powder. The pancake is getting bigger and bigger.
Oh dear.
I'm not sure we can eat this, children.
Aww. But it makes a great trampoline.
Peppa loves Pancake Day. Everyone loves Pancake Day. Peppa is arriving at Playgroup.
Hello, Madame Gazelle.
Bonjour, Peppa. You are just in time for a very special game.
Madame Gazelle has divided the room into 4 colours. Red, blue, green and yellow.
You can join the green team, Peppa. Here is your bib. Et voilà! Now, in this game, I will give you a category.
What's a category? Squeak.
A category is a group of things. I will say a category, and you have to find something that matches your color. So, if I say food...
That means we have to find food.
Well, that was just an example, but... Okay, let's begin.
Everyone is very excited to play the game.
Bananas! These are very yellow.
Tomatoes are red.
Susie Sheep's blue food is a blueberry.
Nothing is bluer than a blueberry. This leaf is green.
Unfortunately, Peppa, it is not food. You cannot eat that leaf.
But a caterpillar can.
Well done! Now, I think the next category is toys. But let me check my list. Which I have lost.
Everyone at Playgroup loves finding toys.
That was too easy.
I've got another category.
What is it?
Everything! Ooh.
Madame Gazelle is taking a long time to find her list.
Found it! Now, let's carry on with... Oh, my.
We finished the game, Madame Gazelle. We found everything in the whole room.
Well, in that case, let us play a new game. Putting everything away again.
I'm a witch. Ooh.
Peppa, Susie Sheep, Danny Dog and Freddy Fox are dressing up to play a game.
I'm going to be a brave knight.
I'm going to be a wizard. I'm going to be a footballer. Hooray!
Now we can go on an adventure.
Peppa is imagining George is a goblin.
Let's pretend we have to rescue Teddy from that goblin. Yes!
That's George, Peppa.
We're just pretending, Freddy. Follow me.
Look, there's the goblin and Teddy.
Daddy Pig is fast asleep.
Let's pretend Daddy is a sleeping dragon. Shh. And let's pretend the living room is a cave.
Ooh.
Follow me. We have to be quiet so we don't wake the dragon. Quickly, hide!
Goodness, I must have dozed off.
Now we have to save Teddy from that big castle. We'll use magic to rescue Teddy.
And I'll use my football.
Hello, little goblin. We're here to rescue Teddy.
George doesn't want to be a goblin.
Oh. Do you want to help us rescue Teddy instead? But if George isn't a goblin, then who has Teddy? Dinosaur.
Now, everyone is pretending that the dinosaur has Teddy. Teddy has been rescued by the witch, the wizard, the brave knight, a footballer and George, who is not a goblin. Today, everyone is playing in Peppa's garden. Emily Elephant has slipped into a big muddy puddle.
Monster!
No, monsters aren't real. It's a
Hedgehog!
phew.
The hedgehog has slipped in the muddy puddle too.
Don't worry, we'll help you get out. Whoa!
The hedgehog has become a prickly ball, but Edmund knows what to do.
We need to get some help from a grown-up because the hedgehog is lost and prickly and we need to be careful.
Oh! Mummy Pig! Daddy Pig!
Mummy Pig has come to help everyone out of the muddy puddle. And Daddy Pig is helping the hedgehog. His thick gloves keep him safe from the hedgehog's spiky back.
You can put the hedgehog here. There's a blanket in there so it's nice and toasty.
Blanky!
Wonderful. Careful now, hedgehogs can be a little bit prickly.
Hooray! I'll call you Prickles. Prickles!
Dr. Hamster has come to check that Prickles is safe and healthy.
It was very clever to call me for help. Hooray!
Prickles has rolled up into a ball again.
Why does Prickles do that, Dr. Hamster? Hedgehogs roll into balls when they're scared to keep themselves safe. Oh, so Prickles is scared? It's just a bit noisy, that's all. If we keep quiet, maybe a little bit of apple will help Prickles feel relaxed.
Peppa and Emily Elephant have found more than a little bit of apple.
Ah! Hooray! There, some food and rest. And we can release Prickles into the garden when the sun goes down. Why can't we do it now?
Hedgehogs are nocturnal, which means they like to explore at night and sleep in the daytime.
Oh!
I'm a clever clogs, you know. Oops, sorry, Prickles.
The sun is going down, which means it's time for Prickles to go back home.
Where do hedgehogs live, Dr. Hamster? Why, in hedges, of course. Bye, Prickles. Come and visit us again soon.
Everyone loves spending time with Prickles, and everyone loves seeing him get home safely. Today, Peppa is enjoying the flowers in Grandpa Pig's garden.
Oh, bless you, Peppa.
What is all this yellow stuff, Grandpa?
That is called pollen. Bees carry it around the garden and help flowers grow.
Ooh. Thank you for helping the flowers, little bee.
Careful, Peppa. You mustn't touch the bumblebee.
But why, Grandpa? It's so fuzzy and cute.
Because you're very big and the bee is very small. So it might be a bit scared. And bees can sometimes sting when they're scared.
They can?
Yes. So you must be very gentle with them and let them have lots of space. Some people can even be allergic to their stings.
Oh.
Peppa isn't sure she likes bees anymore.
But bees are also very helpful and kind to the world. They're the reason we have honey.
I love honey.
Bees make honey in hives, just like this one.
Can I see? Can I see?
Whoa there! There's lots of bees in a hive, so you'll have to change first.
Ta-da! I mean, buzz buzz.
Peppa, George and Grandpa Pig are wearing special thick clothing that protects their heads, hands and bodies from being stung.
Splendid.
Grandpa Pig is showing Peppa and George a part of his beehive.
All of those bees live in that little house?
Yes, this is where they make delicious honey. Bees all work as a team to gather food and protect each other.
Like me and George. We're just like bumblebees. Buzz, 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 buzz. What happens to all the honey that the bees make?
Well, we put it in jars like this.
Grandpa Pig is collecting the fresh honey in a glass jar.
Then we make yummy honey sandwiches for our lunch.
Mmm. This is the best sandwich ever. Thank you, little bee.
Peppa loves honey sandwiches and Peppa loves bees for all the kind things they do.
Watch out!
Today, Peppa and her friends are at the water park.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Miss Rabbit.
Before you all go swimming, I have some important rules to teach you.
Miss Rabbit is telling everyone how to be safe in the swimming pool.
The first rule is no splashing.
No splashing, Mr. Bull.
Whoops! Sorry, Peppa. Sorry, Miss Rabbit.
That's okay, Mr. Bull. The second rule is no running.
Silly Mr. Bull. No running.
Sorry again.
Mr. Bull doesn't know any of the rules.
And the last rule is everyone must have a simply splendid time.
Oh! Ooh!
Have a splendid time, Mr. Bull.
Oh, ho, ho, ho! Right you are, Peppa!
Enjoy the pool, everyone.
What shall we do first? Let's go on the water slide. Hooray!
Everyone is very excited to ride the water slides.
Hello again. Who wants to go down the slide?
Me!
Well, you're in luck. There is one slide for each of you.
Let's have a race.
Good idea. Lucky I brought my flag. On your marks, get set, go! And Danny Dog zooms into the lead, followed by Peppa. Then it's Gerald Giraffe and Susie Sheep coming up behind. It's incredibly close. Water slide racing at its best.
Hello, Granny. Hello, Mr. Bull.
Oh!
They're nearly at the finish line. It's neck and neck. Who will come out on top? It's a draw. Everybody wins.
Peppa and her friends love the slides, but they have forgotten the first rule of the water park.
No splashing!
Peppa and her family are watching a film at the cinema.
Mummy, I need to go to the toilet.
OK, Peppa, we'll go to the one just outside. We're just going to the toilet.
The toilet? Good idea.
Oops.
Oh dear, the toilet is closed for cleaning.
But I really need to go.
There's a public toilet just down the road. Follow me, everyone.
dinosaur.
Peppa and her family have found a toilet.
Here's the toilet, Peppa. Let's join the queue. I'm afraid the queue starts over there.
But the queue for the toilet is very, very long.
I'm not sure I can wait that long.
There's a toilet in the supermarket. Let's try there.
Peppa, Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig and George look everywhere for a toilet. They try the supermarket.
Aha! Ah! Oh!
They try the zoo.
Sorry, Peppa. This toilet needs fixing. Oh!
They even try a toilet shop.
I'm sorry, but these toilets are for display purposes only.
There are no toilets anywhere.
Oh dear. Now I need the toilet too.
So do I.
Look, the cinema toilet is open again. Hooray!
Finally, Peppa and her family are back to watch the film.
Dinosaur!
But now the film has ended.
Looks like we'll have to watch it from the start. Does anyone need the toilet first? Who's ready for an adventure to the seaside? Hooray!
Peppa and her family are going out for the day.
Oh dear, I think I forgot to put petrol in the car.
Never mind. Let's take the train to the beach.
Hooray!
Peppa and her family are catching a train to the seaside.
Tickets, please.
We're going to the seaside. And Mummy didn't put petrol in the car.
How exciting! I love the seaside.
I think it's time for some lunch. Peppa, let's look for the dining carriage. Whoa.
Daddy Pig and Peppa are walking through the train to the dining carriage. It is very wobbly.
Oh, this carriage must be for passengers who want to sleep.
Whoa!
This carriage must be for people who want to play on the train.
Wow! Hi, Danny. Hi, Gerald.
Ah! This must be the cinema carriage. Excuse me.
Peppa and Daddy Pig have found the dining carriage.
This carriage must be for people who want lunch. Is that your tummy rumbling, Daddy?
I'm afraid the train has broken down.
Oh dear. We'll have to take the bus.
Now, Peppa's family are waiting to catch the bus to the seaside.
All aboard! Next stop, the seaside!
Whoa!
The bus has broken down.
I think somebody forgot petrol again. Now how will we get to the seaside?
Well, we can walk.
The seaside is just down the hill.
This was the best trip to the seaside ever. I can't wait to see how we get back home.
Oh dear. There.
Today, Peppa has found a video of when she was a baby.
I was a very loud baby, wasn't I, Daddy?
Ho ho. Yes, all babies are sometimes.
Gosh, that must have been when I was pregnant with George.
Pregnant? What does that mean?
That means he was still in my tummy.
Oh, I have an idea.
What are you doing, Peppa?
Look, now there's a baby in my tummy too. Ooh.
Very good, Peppa.
Now, what do people with babies in their tummies do?
I used to get lots of funny cravings, which are when you really want to eat certain foods. Yum.
Peppa has decided she has a craving too.
I really want to eat spaghetti!
Peppa thinks cravings are delicious.
Ah, that was very yummy.
What else happens when you have a baby in your tummy, Mummy?
Well, I'd get tired a lot, so kind people would offer me their seat so I could sit down when I needed it.
Hello, Peppa.
I have a baby in my tummy and I'm very tired. So you need to give me your chair, please, Daddy.
Gosh. Righto, here you go. Hup.
Whee!
And sometimes my feet would hurt, so Daddy Pig would give me foot rubs.
Peppa likes the sound of foot rubs.
Daddy, my feet are hurting, so I need to have a foot rub, please.
Oh, well, not a moment to lose. A little here and a little...
Daddy Pig's foot rubs are more like foot tickles.
There's one more thing that happened when Mummy Pig was pregnant.
What was it?
Eventually, a baby came.
Auntie Pig has brought baby Alexander for a visit.
Hi, baby Alexander. I was pretending I had a baby in my tummy. But now we can pretend that you're my baby. Real babies are quite noisy, actually. So I think I'll keep my cushion instead.
Oh.
Phew!
Wow! Oh, goody! What's this?
Today is Arts and Crafts Day at Peppa's Playgroup.
I have many fun arts and crafts planned for today. First is painting.
Ooh, but where are the brushes?
They're right here.
No one is sure what Madame Gazelle means.
Where? I don't see anything.
We're doing finger painting. Instead of brushes, you paint with your hands.
Hooray!
Peppa and her playgroup are enjoying making their finger paintings.
A lovely flower, Peppa.
Thank you, Madame Gazelle.
What a wonderful butterfly, Susie.
Thank you, Madame Gazelle.
And Danny, that's a marvelous puddle.
Thank you, Madame Gazelle.
Danny is jumping in his painting just like a real muddy puddle.
Brilliant idea, Danny. We'll do face painting next.
Everyone is getting their face painted. Susie is a butterfly. Danny is a zebra. Freddie and Emily are a tiger and a fish. And Peppa is green.
I'm green.
Oh! That gives me a fantastic idea.
Madame Gazelle has brought over a big canvas with tape on it.
What's that, Madame Gazelle?
Why, it's a beautiful picture, of course.
But I don't see a picture.
That's because it's not finished. Each of you take a bottle of paint and splatter as much as you like onto this canvas. Well done, children. Get messy, have fun. Try not to spill on the floor.
Everyone is having lots of fun painting on the big canvas.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Me too. But I still don't see a picture.
Aha! You will soon, Peppa.
Madame Gazelle is taking the tape off the canvas. The tape has made the painting into the shape of a star. Peppa loves the lovely star, and Peppa loves Arts and Crafts Day.
Peppa Pig Tales.
Today, Peppa and her family are at the museum.
Look, George. This dinosaur has a sister, and a mummy, and a daddy.
It's a whole family of dinosaurs.
Peppa loves the museum, but it is now closed.
Thanks for coming. See you soon.
But I don't want to leave.
We don't have to leave, Peppa. Tonight, we are having a sleepover at the museum.
Hooray!
Oh.
Oh, what shall we do first on our sleepover?
Let's have a midnight feast.
Yum, yum. Dig in, everyone. Huh? Oh, this orange is rather hard.
All the food in the midnight feast is made of plastic.
What shall we do next, Peppa?
Huh?
Peppa?
Mummy Pig can't see where Peppa has gone.
Here I am. I am a Viking. Grrr.
And I am a Viking. Grrr.
Viking.
And I am a Viking. I mean, a woolly mammoth. Grrr.
Everyone is having lots of fun running away from the woolly mammoth. But all this chasing has made everyone quite tired.
I think it's time for bed. Let's find a nice spot to go to sleep.
Whee! Good night, everyone.
It is now morning, and lots of visitors have come to the museum.
Oh, look at these Vikings, Grandad.
Moo! What a great mammoth!
It looks so lifelike.
Everyone thinks Peppa and her family are part of the museum.
Huh? What's going on?
That's not a Viking. That's Peppa.
Oh dear. It looks like we didn't just sleep over at the museum, but we overslept.
Peppa Pig Tales.
It is morning, and Peppa is having some delicious breakfast.
What's happened to the cereal?
April Fools!
April Fools? What's that?
Today is April Fool's Day. It's a day where people make each other laugh by playing silly jokes, like I just did with your cereal.
I like silly jokes. Can we do one on Daddy?
That's a great idea.
Daddy Pig is reading on the sofa, but Mummy Pig and Peppa have come to play a joke on him.
Could you please pass my glasses, Mummy Pig?
Of course.
Peppa and Mummy Pig are playing a joke on Daddy Pig.
Thank you. That's strange. These glasses have made it even harder to see.
April Fools!
Ho, 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 ho. Oh, these are joke glasses. Very funny, but you won't be able to play another joke on me. I am much too clever for that.
Peppa is playing another joke on Daddy Pig.
Oh no!
Huh?
I can't open this tube of crisps. Can you help me, Daddy?
Of course, Peppa. Whoa! Ho, ho, ho. That gave me a fright.
April Fools!
You got me again, Peppa. Well done. Would you like to help me play an April Fool's Day joke on Mummy Pig, Peppa?
Peppa and her family have finished dinner and are now eating dessert.
Aha! Me and Peppa have made a tasty chocolate cake for dessert, haven't we, Peppa?
Yes.
How lovely! It looks delicious. My fork doesn't seem to work.
Try with your hands.
Peppa and Daddy are playing a joke on Mummy Pig.
This isn't a cake. This is a sponge with icing on it.
April Fools! Ho, ho, ho.
What a clever joke. That reminds me, George brought some biscuits for you, Peppa.
Yay! Thank you, George. I love biscuits. Whoa!
April Fools!
Peppa loves April Fool's Day. Everyone loves April Fool's Day.
Peppa Pig Tales. Boom!
Whoa! Oof!
April Fools!
Today is April Fool's Day, and Peppa is playing some jokes.
Ho, ho, ho. Well done, Peppa. You gave me a jolly good fright.
Would you like to play some jokes with me, Daddy?
Yes, please. I love playing jokes.
We can all play jokes.
Peppa and her family are going to play some jokes around the town. Mr. Bull and his team are hard at work.
Ooh! All right, lads. Who wants a slice of cake? Nothing better than a yummy, gooey, chocolatey... Whoa!
The cake was really a balloon covered in icing.
A balloon in my cake? Ah!
April Fools!
Oh, good one, Peppa.
Thank you, Mr. Bull. Bye.
Now, where's my real cake gone?
Dr. Hamster is shining Tiddles the tortoise's shell.
Now, where did I leave my shell polish?
April Fools!
Oh, what a very good joke. But where did the teeth go?
Tiddles likes his new teeth.
Gasp! A Brussels sprout in need of rescue. Have no fear, little guy. I'm here to... now I'm here to... not quite.
Silly Super Potato.
Gotcha! You're safe now. Gasp!
April Fools!
Oh, ha ha! What a super joke, Peppa. And what a super sprout!
Peppa's had lots of fun playing jokes, but now it's time to go home.
That was lots and lots of fun.
Come on, George, let's jump in that muddy puddle.
Stop! Sorry, Peppa, but you can't jump in muddy puddles anymore, I'm afraid. Too dangerous.
But jumping in muddy puddles is my favourite.
Only joking! April Fools!
Peppa Pig Tales.
It is bin day today, so Mr. Bull is up early to collect all the bins in the town.
Stop!
But Mummy and Daddy Pig forgot to put the bins out last night.
Don't forget these, Mr. Bull. For you.
Moo! You're just in time. You've sorted them into the coloured bin bags. Perfect!
Why are the bin bags different colours, Mr. Bull?
Well, the red bag with the paper symbol is for paper and cardboard. The blue ones with cans on are for metal. And the green ones with the glass bottles on...
Oh, they're for glass.
That's right. And now they're sorted, we can clean them and make them into something brand new. That's called recycling.
Peppa and her family are very good at recycling.
Wow.
I'm off to the recycling centre now, actually. Would you like to join me?
Yes, please.
Maybe we should get dressed first, Peppa.
Now that Peppa and her family are dressed, Mr. Bull has given them special clothes to wear.
Now you're a proper recycling team. Let's go.
Mr. Bull has brought everyone to the recycling centre to make sure everything gets sorted properly.
I'll carry the bags and you help me sort them into the right bins, OK? First is this one.
It has a green bottle, so it goes in that green bottle bin.
Lovely.
Ooh, that one goes in the blue metal bin over there.
Righto.
Paper!
Brilliant.
Everyone is having lots of fun sorting out the recycling.
Tin cans.
Glass bottles.
Newspapers.
But Mr. Bull is very tired after sorting all the recycling.
Phew. All done. Great work, team.
But there's one thing left.
There is? Where?
There aren't any bags of recycling left to sort.
This! It's glass. So that means it goes in this glass bottle bin.
Stop! That isn't recycling, Peppa. It's my reward after a hard day's work. Refreshing.
Peppa and her family are flying in an aeroplane.
Woohoo! Yay! I love flying in aeroplanes.
But not everyone loves flying in aeroplanes.
Ooh.
Oh, hello, Madam Gazelle. George and I love flying. Do you love it too?
Actually, I have never been on an aeroplane before, and I am scared. Huh? Oh.
Oh, I know what to do. Miss Rabbit, please can you make the plane go really, really high?
I don't see why not.
It's really fun when when the plane goes high, Madam Gazelle. Look, we're nearly in space.
Too high! Too high!
Oh. Can we go lower instead, Miss Rabbit?
Certainly.
Too low! Far too low!
Let's do a loop-de-loop. I don't think that worked either, George. Look, Madam Gazelle. That cloud is shaped like a bird. Do you see?
Yes, I see. And that one is shaped like a relaxing desert island.
Dinosaur.
It's no good. I will just close my eyes and wait for this to be over.
Oh dear.
Hello, would you two like an activity book? They're lots of fun.
Ooh. Oh, yes, please. Would you like to do some colouring in with us, Madam Gazelle?
Well, I suppose that might keep my mind off things.
And so Peppa, George and Madam Gazelle did some relaxing colouring for the rest of the flight.
Look at these! The line work, the attention to detail. Incredible! A-star plus!
Hooray! We've landed! Whee!
Already? But I was having fun. That wasn't scary at all.
I told you, flying is really fun.
Thank you for helping me, Peppa and George. Now I cannot wait to fly home.
Handball! That's against the rules.
Oops.
Why are you blowing a whistle, Miss Rabbit? And what do those cards mean?
I'm the referee. I blow the whistle to get attention. If someone makes a mistake, I give them a yellow card. And if someone's being a bit silly, I give them a red card.
Ooh, can I be the referee?
Of course.
Now Peppa is the referee.
Ha-ha! What's wrong, Peppa?
You kicked the ball too fast. Mandy missed it.
But that's not against the rules.
I'm the referee now, Daddy, so I say it is.
Oh, dear.
Peppa likes being the referee and she really likes blowing the whistle.
Your shoelace is undone. You're not smiling.
Oh.
You nearly kicked that lovely flower.
Peppa is finding all sorts of reasons to blow the whistle.
Oh.
You're running too fast. You're swinging too high. Oh. Your ice cream is too melty.
Watch out! Oof!
Can we have a go now? I want a kick.
Daddy Pig and Miss Rabbit are not following the rules.
Referee! This duck is too sweet. Referee Peppa!
Peppa is having so much fun, she's forgotten all about the football match.
Oops.
Ow!
Daddy, that's not how you play football. You're being a bit silly. I'm going to have to give you a red card.
Sorry, Peppa. I suppose we got a bit carried away.
That's okay, Daddy. But I think it's your turn to referee now.
Today at Playgroup, Madame Gazelle has a special surprise.
Phew.
Is it Halloween again?
I'm going to be a wizard. I'm going to be a tree. Squeak!
I'm going to be a wizard tree.
No, children. Pumpkins aren't only used to celebrate Halloween. They're also used to celebrate a special holiday in America called Thanksgiving.
Can I still be a wizard tree for Thanksgiving?
I don't see why not. Something else people do on Thanksgiving is make a cornucopia.
Cornucopia what? That sounds silly.
Cornucopia? It's a horn-shaped basket that holds fruits and vegetables that grow in the autumn. We're going to make one of our own.
Thank you.
Fresh fruits and vegetables are certainly things I'm grateful for. One story even says cornucopias can magically refill themselves.
Ooh, can this refill itself?
Sadly not.
The Playgroup is making their own Thanksgiving cornucopia by collecting things that they're thankful for.
I'm thankful for acorns and pumpkins.
I'm going to add this chocolate bar from my lunchbox. I love chocolate bars. Oh, maybe just one bite. Ooh, the wrapper is the best part anyway. That was close.
You've all made a beautiful cornucopia.
It's home time, and Peppa is showing Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig what she learned today.
This is a cornucopia. It's part of Thanksgiving and helps remind us to be thankful for all the yummy food we get to eat.
Lovely indeed. Oh, but your cornucopia is reminding my tummy how hungry it is.
That car went really fast.
Don't worry, this is why it's very important to stop, look, listen, and always wait for the green man before crossing the road.
The Green Man!
Remember what we learned, children?
Stop, look, and listen. All clear, no cars.
Let's go. It's safe to cross now. Peppa and her playgroup are learning about road safety today.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Peppa. Peppa's playgroup.
Hello, Daddy Pig.
Oh, green light. Well, see you later, Peppa.
Thank you for helping us, Police Officer Panda.
All in a day's work. Peppa is helping Police Officer Panda make sure everyone follows road safety rules.
No. Emily, you need to stay on your side of the road. Sorry, Peppa. My wheel is stuck. We'll come help you. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. We're keeping the road safe for cars and people.
Pedro hasn't noticed that Green Man has turned to red.
Pedro, the red man means don't walk.
Thanks, Peppa.
All in a day's work. Wait a minute. Freddy is dressed as a robber.
We have to catch the robber.
Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo.
Oh, the red light means stop.
There he goes.
Now we've got him. Freddy, are you dressed as a robber because you are a robber?
No, I just like stripes.
Oh, so you're not a robber?
Nope.
Oh, well, you can go then, but not so fast.
Okay, bye, Peppa. Ooh!
Great work, Officer Peppa. Everyone is remembering to stop, look, and listen, and only walk when they see...
The Green Man!
That means we can go. All in a day's work, Officer Panda.
Peppa loves keeping everyone safe, and everyone loves feeling safe.
Wow!
Hi, Peppa. You're just in time.
The fireworks will begin in 5,
4,
3, 2, 1.
The fireworks are going so high. Whoa!
Peppa thinks fireworks are very noisy.
The fireworks are really loud, Grandpa.
Oh dear.
Why don't we go further back? They'll be quieter if they're far away.
We're going to the back, where the fireworks won't be so loud.
Good idea. We'll come too.
Excuse me, please.
Us again. Sorry.
Is that better, Peppa?
Yes. Thank you, Danny.
Great. Now we all can enjoy how nice the fireworks look.
There's so many colours. Red and blue.
And green. Oh, and yellow.
Peppa is having lots of fun watching the fireworks.
And now it's time for the big fireworks. Hold on to your hats, everyone.
Bigger? Does that mean louder?
Oh my! What should we do?
We can't go any further back. We'll have to go home.
But I want to see the fireworks. I just don't want to hear them.
I know.
Ah.
Sometimes my granddad's garage is really loud too. So I use these.
Headphones?
Yes.
Ooh.
They cover your ears and make loud sounds more quiet. Do you want to try them?
Wow! That's much better! Thank you, Danny!
No need to shout, Peppa.
We can't hear the fireworks.
But Candy doesn't look very happy.
Meow! Ooh, it's so cold! Snow is always cold. That's part of the fun. I didn't think it'd be this cold. Can we play inside in the warm? Oh, but I want to play in the snow.
Peppa and Candy don't know what to do.
I know. Why don't we do one snow game and one inside game? And we see which is best. OK. That sounds like a good idea.
Peppa and Candy are making a snowman. It's very tall.
That was fun. Just need a nice woolly hat. Whoa! Meow! I think we should go inside and get warm now.
Peppa and Candy have made a pillow fort. It is very cozy and warm.
There, all finished. It's perfect. This was a fun idea. Phew! It's very warm in here. Why don't we try something in the snow to cool down?
Peppa and Candy spend the day playing lots of different games. They go sledding outside.
Whee!
They drink delicious hot chocolate and make lovely snow angels. They even race around indoors. And outdoors. But they can't agree what is best.
We've tried everything.
Hello, Peppa. Hello, Candy. Why the sad faces?
We can't find something to do that is fun in the warm and in the cold.
That is difficult. Oh, how about some delicious fruity snow cones? They're made of nice cold snow and perfect to be enjoyed in the warm inside.
Thank you, Miss Rabbit. Wow, thank you.
Peppa and Candy both agree that this is best.
Careful, don't fall on the fort.
Almost got it. Whoa. Squeak. We did it. Now we need to decorate the inside. Something else is missing. Oh! Something to eat! Mommy!
What a beautiful pillow fort.
Can we have something to eat, please?
Of course. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Let's pretend the pillow fort is really big inside. Wow!
Catch, Peppa! Let's pretend the floor is really bouncy, like a trampoline. Squeak! It's so bouncy!
Oh no! The ball bounced over there.
Let's bounce after it.
This floor is green, so let's pretend it's squelchy.
Ew! But the ball isn't here. Maybe over there. This room is blue, so let's pretend it's cold.
There's the ball.
Hooray! Let's get out of here.
Which way did we come in?
Peppa, where are you?
We're lost in the pillow fort.
I'll come get you.
No, Mummy. The fort isn't built for grown-ups.
Oh, I can fit through anything.
Mummy Pig is stuck.
Oh.
Mummy, your wiggles are breaking the fort.
Sorry.
Phew. All that pretending has made me even more hungry.
Good thing I brought you some food. Now, we just need to find it under these pillows. Oh, no! My trophy cake!
I'm very sorry, Mummy Pig.
It's okay. We'll just have to make a new one.
But there's only 10 minutes until the match starts.
Well, we'd better get a wriggle on then. To the supermarket!
All right. Who wants to play football?
Yes! Yay! We've not got much time, so we're going to have to split up. Peppa, you and I will find the sponge cakes.
Hooray!
Granny Pig, you and Mandy Mouse find the icing. And Daddy Pig, you and George are in charge of sprinkles.
Sprinkles!
Let's go.
Let's go. Aim for the top corner.
There, in the top corner.
Put it in the back of the net.
Well done. Pop it in the basket.
Hooray!
I can save 3 shots at once. Ha! Ah! Ew.
We'll need 3 sponge cakes, Peppa.
Whoa! Phew!
Well done, team. We've got all the ingredients. Now let's get back home and make this cake.
Everyone is very busy making the new cake.
How many goals is that? 100 or 101?
We made a new cake!
And just in time. The game's about to start.
Peppa and Emily Elephant are having lots of fun at the beach today. They love the water.
Look, Emily, I'm a fish. Blob, blob, blob. I have an idea. There's so many fish, Peppa. How did you do that, Emily? Did you hold your breath? No. I can use my trunk to breathe because it's so long. Oh.
What's the matter, Peppa?
I wish I had a trunk like Emily, so I could breathe underwater and look at the fish.
I know. Come with me, Peppa. Ta-da! This long tube goes in your mouth and means you can breathe underwater.
Like Emily's trunk.
Exactly like Emily's trunk.
Why does your voice sound funny, Peppa? It's my snorkel. It means I can breathe underwater like you. Look.
No, Peppa.
Yuck.
Oh, Peppa, you must be careful.
Blech. The snorkel didn't work. And the water tasted horrible.
That's because it's salt water, Peppa. You need to keep your lips shut tight around the snorkel so you can breathe through your mouth without letting water in.
You have to take long, deep breaths, like this.
Peppa practices taking big, deep breaths.
Do you want to try again?
Okay. of colourful fish.
Yes, well done. And thank you for helping her, Emily.
And to get rid of the taste of the salty water, George and I thought you might like some...
Ice cream! Yay!
Baby Alexander and his family have come to say Happy Christmas. But Baby Alexander isn't happy at all.
Why is Baby Alexander crying? Christmas is fun.
Well, this is Baby Alexander's first Christmas. He doesn't know how fun it can be yet.
Then it's got to be extra special. I'll show him all my favourite Christmassy things. I love Christmas dinner. It has carrot, potato, sprouts. No, you're supposed to eat it, not throw it. Let's try something else. Wrapping presents is really fun. You can put the bow on top. No, we need to wrap them up so other people can open them.
Baby Alexander thinks unwrapping presents is much more fun than wrapping them.
I don't think Alexander likes Christmas at all.
Really? He's been having fun with you all day.
But I wanted it to be extra special for him.
Spending Christmas with his cousin is extra special, Peppa.
But he's doing it all wrong.
Alexander is just a baby. Maybe you need to find some simple things he can do right.
Christmas for babies. Oh, I have some ideas.
Baby Alexander enjoys passing out the Christmas presents.
Thank you, Alexander. This one's for Mummy.
And he really likes Christmas crafts.
Well done, Alexander.
And music.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Hooray! But he enjoys spending Christmas with Peppa most of all.
Now we'll always remember Alexander's first Christmas.
Today is Sports Day at Peppa's Playgroup. There is a pink team and a blue team. They're trying to win gold medals.
I'm going to win! Whoops!
Rebecca Rabbit is finding the sack race quite difficult.
Yay! Hooray!
Emily Elephant on the pink team has won the sack race.
Hooray! You're so fast! Squeak! Oh no! I lost!
You did your best.
And we can still win!
Now it is time for the egg and spoon race.
Faster, Peppa! Squeak!
But Peppa is finding it difficult to run fast and balance her egg.
Slower, Peppa! Don't drop the egg!
Okay.
Slow down, Danny! But don't go too slow! Slower! Faster! Slower! No, faster! Phew! Squeak! No! Phew!
did it! We won the race!
It's a draw between the two teams. The next game is ring toss. Whichever team hooks the most rings onto the wooden stick will win Sports Day.
That's 1 point for each team. Another point for each team. It's still a draw. Rebecca and Freddie, it's your turn.
But if I miss, we'll lose. Don't worry about winning. Just do your best. And have lots of fun. Yay! We lost. Squeak. But we had a lot of fun anyway. You're right, Peppa.
Well done, pink team. You get gold medals.
Whoa.
And the blue team did really well too. So they get silver medals.
Whoa!
The pink team and the blue team love Sports Day. Everyone loves Sports Day.
Splash, splash. Dinosaur!
Today, Peppa and George are helping to make Christmas lunch. They are giving the vegetables a bath.
Quack, quack. Yes! They need bath toys. There you go, vegetables.
That's not quite what I meant when I said wash the vegetables.
I finished cooking the potatoes. Why don't you and George mash them?
Yes, yes. Potatoes!
Not with your hands, with these.
OK, Daddy.
Now, what's next, Mummy Pig?
Done.
That was quick. Ho, ho, ho! You've made an igloo out of potato. What fun!
You can help me ice the cake now.
Yes, please.
With a few bits of green icing and some splodges of white icing, it looks like mistletoe.
Mistletoe! Hooray! Our turn, our turn.
Here you go, Peppa. You do the leaves, and George, you do the...
Ooh. Like this?
Well, not quite, but this is much more fun than mistletoe.
It looks like a snowman.
Snowman!
Granny and Grandpa Pig are arriving for Christmas lunch.
Happy Christmas, Oh my.
Peppa and George's Christmas lunch looks messier than Grandma Pig expected.
Peppa and George have been helping us make the Christmas lunch.
It's not how we'd normally do it.
No, but it's much more fun.
Peppa and her family enjoy a lovely Christmas lunch together. It's filled with lots of laughter and some fun new traditions too.
Happy Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas!
Ooh. That feels so squishy.
Peppa and her playgroup are playing lots of games today.
It feels like jelly.
Correct.
Aha! Feels like a banana.
Correct again.
Oh! Tastes like banana too.
Your go, Pedro.
But I don't want to touch something smushy.
It'll be okay. Our smushy things were delicious.
Oh, it's cold and made of metal. Is it a key?
It is. Well done, Pedro.
Hooray!
It's a key to a special mystery box. You need to find 2 more to unlock the prize.
Ooh! How do we find more, Madam Gazelle?
In our next game, of course. These are piñatas. You have to find the exciting surprises inside.
How do we do that?
You break them open with these soft foam bats.
Hooray! It's full of snow.
Mine too. Oh.
Hooray! I did it! The second key!
Only 1 more to go.
I love Pass a Parcel. Me too.
Me too. Oh. Oh, I thought I won.
This is a very long song. What is it? Oh, the music stopped. Hooray!
Now Peppa and her friends have found all 3 keys, it's time to find out their prize.
Christmas biscuits! Yum!
You did it, Peppa.
You all did it together, Pedro.
Hooray! Snap!
Oh.
Peppa is playing games with her friends.
I love playing Snap. I keep winning.
I don't like Snap.
Peppa would quite like to win a game.
Snap! I know! Let's play Snakes and Ladders instead.
Woohoo!
Snakes and ladders. But I was winning. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to win. 2 places. Now I get to go up a ladder. I'm right near the finish line.
Now it's your turn, Rebecca.
Oh dear, Rebecca isn't going to win if she goes down the snake.
I know. Let's play Marble Run.
I love Marble Run. Marble Run!
But I was going to win.
Yay! My pink marble is winning. I know. Let's play Pack the Parrot.
Ooh. I love Pack the Parrot.
But my marble is winning. It's going to pop up. I can't look.
I know. Let's play Snap again. Snap!
Snakes and ladders.
Peppa and her friends like swapping games. In fact, they like swapping games so much, they've forgotten who is winning.
think we all won.
Oh, my word. I think it might be time for a new game called Tidying Up.